morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome back to Learning. Today, we are going to start off our day by going over our sight words, specifically focusing and practicing the last vowel, which is U. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to review the vowels again and talk about which one we are going to be learning today. Then we're going to revisit past vowels that we talked about and some of the words that we made using those past vowels. And then I will model 2 examples on how we are going to complete our worksheet for today. So starting off by reviewing our vowels, and please repeat back after me. We have the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. U, which is in a different color on the board, is the vowel we are going to be practicing with today. We are not going to be practicing with the vowel Y, although because Y can sometimes be a vowel depending on the context that it is used in, or Y could also be a consonant. So we're really just going to be focusing on these key 5 vowels. A, E, I, O, and U. And as I said, U is the last vowel that we are going to be working with today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recap some of the words that we created with the past vowels that we practiced with. At the beginning of the week, we practiced using the vowels I and O. So that was a worksheet that I believe we completed on Tuesday from what I can remember. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over 6 words that we formed using one of those 4 vowels, just so we can recap before we move on to practice using the vowel U. So remember the 4 vowels, I'm just going to scoop my board to me a little bit. The 4 vowels that we practicing using are A, E, I, and O. And I have 6 words here that we worked with using those vowels. So we're going to say each word together and indicate that which vowel we used in that word. So what I did to make it easier is I have all my consonants in green and all of my vowels in orange so we can see the difference. So the first word, the vowel that we used to form this word is the vowel A. And when we sound out our word, we made the word cat. K-A-T. The next word that we formed using, we practiced using the vowel E. And that formed our word net. N-E-T. And you can repeat back and work with me. The next vowel that we practice using is the vowel I. And we form the word mit. M-I-T. Mit. The next vowel that we use for this word is the vowel O. And we form the word pot. P-A-T. So as you see, I am sounding out each of the words with each letter sound to help me identify what word I created, especially if that word is unfamiliar to you. Now, some of these words you might know off the top of your head, and that's great. Those are common sight words that we have been seeing. The next word that we formed is practicing using the vowel A, and we formed the word bat. B-A-T. Bat. And then the last word, or one of the last words we formed using the vowel E, we created the word pet. P-E-T. Okay, so that's just a small recap on the past 4 vowels, A, E, I, O, that we practice using. Today, we are going to practice using our last vowel, the vowel U. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the vowel U in the blank between my word, and then I'm going to sound out the word I created using the vowel U. So over here, I would write the vowel U in the blank, and then the word that I created is bus. B-U-S, bus. Now I'm going to fill in my vowel U on the blank in this word, and the word that I formed is duck. D-U-C, duck. Okay? So materials that you are going to need to complete your worksheet for today is you are going to need the worksheet that says bug words on top of it. There's actually only one side of the worksheet today. I know that we've been usually doing double-sided, but because U is the last vowel, we're only completing the one side of the worksheet. So you're going to look for the worksheet that has the title Bug Words on top of it. And then when you find that worksheet, I'd like you to put your first and last name in the section that's titled Name up top. If you need a few extra minutes to gather that worksheet out of your packet, you can pause the video here and then press play when you are ready. In the meantime, I'm going to write my first and last name on the worksheet, as you can do as well. And then we are going to complete one example together. Okay, so after if I have my first and last name written on my worksheet, I'm going to read the directions to you, and then we're going to complete the first example together so then you can complete the rest on your own. So the directions is we're going to write the letter U in each word. So in each word, just like I did over here, there's a blank. You're going to write the letter U in the blank. That is the vowel that we're practicing with today. Then we're going to match the picture to the word. So then we would sound out our word to see what word we created, and then match the word to the picture on the side. Last, you will then color in the picture. So let's do the first one together. The first one, we're going to write the letter U in the missing blank. So I'm going to write U in the middle. And now I'm going to sound out the word that we created. The word that we created is bus. The word that we created is bus. So now I'm going to find the picture of the bus here, and I found it, and I'm going to draw a line from my word to the picture of the bus. And then I would color the bus in. So now it's going to be your turn to complete the last 4 of these on your own. First, you're going to write the letter U in the missing blank. Then you're going to sound out the word to see what word you created. Then you're going to match the word and draw a line to the picture and then color in the picture. When you are done with your worksheet, please have a parent or an older sibling take a picture of your worksheet and send it to me so I can see how well you did with it. But before I let you go to practice the rest on your own, let's just recap our vowels before. So remember, our vowels, and say them back to me, are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. And the vowel that we're practicing today is the vowel U. So after you're done completing your sight word worksheet, it will be time for reading, so I will see you all in reading.